Cord drops, while offering convenience and time savings in installations, present potential safety risks and reliability issues if used excessively. It's crucial to address these concerns by implementing a comprehensive safety program. Firstly, let's consider the safety risks. Cord drops can create tripping hazards due to cords lying on the floor. They can also expose live conductors if the insulation is damaged or the connections are not properly made. Furthermore, improper installation or maintenance can lead to potential arc flash risks, posing a significant threat to personnel. Secondly, reliability issues are a concern. Cord drops are generally not as robust as permanent wiring solutions. They are more susceptible to physical damage such as cuts, abrasions, and crushing, which can lead to insulation breakdown and short circuits. This can result in power interruptions, disrupting production and potentially damaging equipment. Thirdly, code compliance is paramount. While National Electrical Code Section 400.1 allows the use of flexible cords for specific applications, it emphasizes that they should be used sparingly and only when necessary. Excessive reliance on cord drops can violate code requirements and create a non-compliant electrical system. However, cord drops do offer certain benefits. They provide convenience in situations where temporary power is needed, such as for testing, equipment maintenance, or seasonal activities. They can also save time during installation compared to running permanent wiring, especially in dynamic production environments. To mitigate the risks and maximize the benefits, consider these recommendations. 1. Limit the use of cord drops to situations where permanent wiring is not feasible or practical. Evaluate each application carefully to determine if a permanent wiring solution is possible. 2. Enforce code requirements. Comply strictly with National Electrical Code Section 400.1 and any other applicable codes and standards. Ensure that cord drops are properly rated for the intended use, installed correctly, and maintained in good condition. 3. Conduct regular inspections. Implement a program for visual inspections of cord drops frequently, such as weekly or monthly. Look for any signs of damage such as cuts, abrasions, exposed conductors, or loose connections. Address any safety concerns immediately. 4. Perform annual preventive maintenance. Conduct comprehensive preventive maintenance inspections on cord drops at least annually. Assess their overall condition, test the insulation resistance, replace any damaged components, and ensure proper operation. 5. Provide training to employees. Educate employees on the safe handling and use of cord drops, including proper techniques for plugging and unplugging equipment, avoiding tripping hazards, and reporting any damage or safety concerns. In addition to these recommendations, consider these additional points. 1. Maintain thorough documentation. Keep records of all cord drop inspections and preventive maintenance activities. This documentation serves as evidence of compliance and helps identify trends or recurring problems. 2. Implement proactive maintenance. Establish a schedule for replacing cord drops before they reach the end of their useful life. This helps prevent potential failures and ensures a safe and reliable electrical system. 3. Foster collaboration. Work closely with operations and maintenance teams to identify areas where cord drops can be replaced with permanent wiring. This collaborative approach improves overall safety and reliability. When selecting cord drops, ensure they are appropriate for the environment and the load they will be supplying. Factors to consider include the cord's ampacity or current carrying capacity, voltage rating, insulation type, and resistance to environmental factors such as moisture, chemicals, and abrasion. Use only approved cord drops that are listed by a recognized testing laboratory, such as underwriters laboratories or electrical testing laboratories. These listings indicate that the cord drop has been tested and meets applicable safety standards. When installing cord drops, ensure that they are properly supported and protected from physical damage. Avoid running cords across walkways or in areas where they can be easily tripped over. Use cord protectors or cable ramps to cover cords that must cross pedestrian or vehicular traffic areas. Never overload cord drops by connecting too many devices or using devices that draw more current than the cord is rated for. Overloading can cause the cord to overheat, potentially leading to a fire or electrical shock. Avoid using extension cords as a substitute for permanent wiring. Extension cords are intended for temporary use only and should not be used to power equipment on a long-term basis. If a permanent power source is needed, install a new outlet or run permanent wiring. Regularly inspect cord drop connections to ensure they are tight and secure. These connections can cause arcing, overheating, and potential fire hazards. Use only approved connectors that are designed for the type of cord being used. When performing maintenance on cord drops, always energize the circuit before working on any electrical components. Use appropriate lockout/tagout procedures to prevent accidental energization of the circuit. Replace any damaged or worn cord drops immediately. Do not attempt to repair damaged cords, as this can create a safety hazard. Use only qualified electricians to perform any electrical repairs or modifications to cord drops. Electricians have the training and experience necessary to work safely with electrical systems. Educate employees on the importance of reporting any damaged or worn cord drops immediately. Encourage them to take an active role in maintaining a safe work environment. By following these guidelines, you can minimize the potential risks associated with excessive cord drop usage while still benefiting from their convenience and time-saving advantages. It's important to remember that electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By working together, we can create a safe and productive work environment for all. Consider the specific hazards that may be present in the production facility, such as exposure to moisture, chemicals, or extreme temperatures. Select cord drops that are specifically designed to withstand these hazards. For example, use cords with moisture-resistant insulation in wet environments or cords with chemical-resistant jackets in areas where chemicals are used. Implement a color coding system for cord drops to easily identify their voltage rating or intended use. This can help prevent accidental mismatches and ensure that equipment is powered with the correct voltage. Use ground fault circuit interrupters or ground fault circuit interrupter protection for cord drops used in wet or damp locations. Ground fault circuit interrupters can help prevent electrical shock by quickly de-energizing the circuit if a ground fault is detected. Consider using retractable cord reels to keep cords organized and off the floor. Cord reels can also help extend the life of cords by preventing them from being tangled, kinked, or crushed. Implement a system for tracking the age and condition of cord drops. This can help identify cords that are nearing the end of their useful life and need to be replaced. Regularly review the cord drop safety program to ensure that it is effective and up to date. Make any necessary changes or improvements based on feedback from employees and observations from safety inspections. Consider using wireless power transfer technology as an alternative to cord drops in certain applications. Wireless power transfer can eliminate the need for cords altogether, reducing tripping hazards and improving aesthetics. Stay informed about the latest developments in electrical safety technology and best practices. Attend industry conferences, read trade publications, and consult with electrical safety experts to stay up to date. Remember that electrical safety is an ongoing process. By continuously evaluating and improving the cord drop safety program, you can create a safer and more productive work environment for everyone. When conducting inspections of cord drops, pay close attention to the following areas. Check the cord for any signs of damage, such as cuts, abrasions, or exposed conductors. Inspect the plugs and connectors for cracks, loose terminals, or corrosion. Verify that the cord is properly rated for the intended use and that it is not overloaded. Ensure that the cord is properly supported and protected from physical damage. Look for any signs of overheating, such as discoloration or melting. Check the ground connection to ensure that it is intact and functional. Verify that the cord is being used in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. When performing preventive maintenance on cord drops, consider the following tasks. Clean the cord and connectors with a mild detergent to remove any dirt or grime. Tighten any loose terminals or connections. Test the insulation resistance of the cord to ensure that it is within acceptable limits. Replace any damaged or worn components such as plugs, connectors, or cord jackets. Lubricate any moving parts such as cord reel mechanisms. Inspect the cord for any signs of wear or fatigue and replace it if necessary. Keep a record of all maintenance activities performed on each cord drop. When training employees on the safe handling and use of cord drops, cover the following topics: the hazards associated with electricity, the importance of using cord drops safely, how to inspect cord drops for damage, how to properly plug and unplug equipment, how to avoid tripping hazards, how to report any damaged or worn cord drops, the proper use of ground fault circuit interrupters or ground fault circuit interrupter protection, the importance of following lockout/tagout procedures, the company's cord drop safety policy. Provide employees with hands-on training to reinforce the concepts learned in the classroom. Encourage employees to ask questions and provide feedback. Make sure that all employees understand the importance of electrical safety and their role in preventing accidents. Remember that electrical safety is a shared responsibility. By working together, we can create a safe and productive work environment for everyone. Consider the potential for static electricity buildup when using cord drops in certain environments. Static electricity can be a hazard in areas where flammable materials are present. Use static dissipative cord drops in these areas to prevent static electricity buildup. Implement a system for managing cord drop inventory. This can help ensure that the right type and length of cord drop is available when needed. Store cord drops in a clean, dry place when they are not in use. This will help prevent damage and extend their lifespan. Regularly review and update the cord drop safety program to reflect changes in technology, regulations, and best practices. Seek input from employees, safety professionals, and electrical contractors to ensure that the program is comprehensive and effective. Remember that electrical safety is an ongoing process. By continuously evaluating and improving the cord drop safety program, you can create a safer and more productive work environment for everyone. Consider the potential for ergonomic issues when using cord drops. Repeatedly bending, stretching, or twisting to plug and unplug equipment can lead to musculoskeletal disorders. Use ergonomically designed cord drops and connectors to reduce the risk of these injuries. Provide employees with training on proper lifting and bending techniques. Encourage them to take breaks and stretch their muscles regularly. Implement a system for reporting ergonomic concerns. Consider using adjustable height work surfaces to minimize the need for bending and stretching. When selecting cord drops, choose those that are lightweight and easy to handle. Avoid using excessively long cord drops, as they can be difficult to manage and can increase the risk of tripping hazards. Use cord reels or other cord management devices to keep cords organized and out of the way. Regularly review and update the company's ergonomics program to ensure that it is effective and up to date. Seek input from employees, safety professionals, and ergonomists to ensure that the program addresses the specific needs of the workplace. Remember that ergonomics is an important part of overall safety. By addressing ergonomic issues, you can reduce the risk of injuries and improve employee well-being. Consider the potential for noise hazards when using cord drops. Some electrical equipment can generate significant noise levels. Use noise-dampening cord drops and connectors to reduce the amount of noise transmitted to employees. Provide employees with hearing protection when working in noisy environments. Implement a system for measuring and monitoring noise levels. Regularly review and update the company's hearing conservation program to ensure that it is effective and up to date. Seek input from employees, safety professionals, and audiologists to ensure that the program addresses the specific needs of the workplace. Remember that noise hazards can have a significant impact on employee health and well-being. By addressing these hazards, you can create a safer and more comfortable work environment. Consider the potential for air quality issues when using cord drops. Some electrical equipment can emit harmful fumes or particles. Use cord drops with low-emission materials to reduce the amount of air pollution in the workplace. Provide employees with adequate ventilation when working with equipment that emits fumes or particles. Implement a system for measuring and monitoring air quality. Regularly review and update the company's indoor air quality program to ensure that it is effective and up to date. Seek input from employees, safety professionals, and industrial hygienists to ensure that the program addresses the specific needs of the workplace. Remember that air quality issues can have a significant impact on employee health and well-being. By addressing these issues, you can create a safer and more comfortable work environment. By following these recommendations, you can mitigate the potential risks associated with excessive cord drop usage while still benefiting from their convenience and time-saving advantages. It's important to remember that electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By working together, we can create a safe and productive work environment for all.